Hey everyone, Peanut Butter Kong here, and in this video I'm going to be walking you through on how I've effectively have beat New World. And the toughest thing in my mind is basically completing every single quest in the game. This is really tough. The toughest quests are definitely the weapon quests. I have one weapon quest open right now, and it's just about end. So I've just about completed the entire game, and I've been leaving some stuff because it's kind of like I'm so close. I'm a little worried about honestly completing a little bit of everything. I'll just also prove it to you here. So I have this Redeemer title given to me for completing 525 quests, and that is effectively all the quests that exist in the game. You actually could get this a little bit before you've completed every single quest. So there's a little bit of room to spare for anyone that's curious, but you effectively have to do almost everything to get this. And I'll just kind of show you guys here. So I've maxed out my weapons, and I've just been dragging my feet a little bit with these last two. I've almost completed the game. On every single quest. So the weapon quests in my mind were definitely the toughest ones. As you're doing the weapon quests, I do kind of like using sometimes odd combinations with things while you're doing some like easier-ish PvE content. Or you could even kind of just use this like to tag things in Mirror Guard as you're doing a weapon quest, and then like use a spear to finish it. That's some stuff that I've done. I would kind of recommend it. I've basically maxed out my expertise. You can probably tell my earring is just slightly under max. I have an orb. I could definitely do this tomorrow. I'll probably maybe end up doing it a little bit sooner with a chest run or a dungeon. So I'm really close to maximizing that expertise, even though it says 590 right there. There's one left. And same thing with my gear score. I kind of like the earring and the perks I have on it for a reason and like my own purpose. And it's tough finding like that best in slot earring. I could totally get a 600 one if I really wanted to. Now I could, that's kind of really where I am. I have a lot of gold. I think that is another mark. I'm very near max gold cap. So I think that is something that I've been a little bit concerned with, because I'm getting quite close. I was kind of even show you, like, for example, in my buy orders, powerful proficiency. I have like 4,500 coins just in this single order. So I have a couple $1,000 in buy orders and sell orders. I have stuff that I'm selling that's probably worth some coin, and if I don't end up selling everything, well, probably some of that'll happen. But I have a full chest of stuff. Like, for example, in Windsward, I have basically a town mostly devoted to Arcana and some like legendary weapon schematics and legendary weapon, resources to craft things with. In Brightwood, I have like my crafting mods and jewel crafting. In First Light, I've maxed out my cooking, a little bit of food here and there. Like in Morningdale, I have some more food that I've been storing and kind of just like trading around on some stuff. And even Scale Reach, I have a lot of like my bind up on pickup weapons and stuff from doing dungeons. In Weaver's Fen, I have some weapons that I haven't deleted because I think they might be worth something with some of their stats. In Everfall 2, that's kind of like a little bit of my crafting town, so I have some like crafting components and stuff like that for there. A lot of sets like miner stuff and stone cutting stuff for a particular activity. So I've really kind of maximized a lot of stuff, and I've been like getting like weird stuff too. Like I've been building up my legendary fish collection. Cutlass Keys actually have some room in this town in the storage, but like, I've been building up my legendary fish and Cutlass Keys. I've just been doing a lot of random stuff in every single town. I'm getting to the point where I'm near maximizing the storage I have, so I think I'll have to like store things a bit more like in dense, valuable stuff. Like I have like 900 quintessences um, in this town that are like coming up in price a decent amount and are worth some coin. So we'll just have to like find some creative ways I think to store some coin. And for those of you curious, I don't have never received any money from owning a town. Don't collect any taxes in any way. I don't have any like subscribers or anything giving me any money. Nothing kind of fishy. I've just have earned everything myself. Have completed all the quests myself. It's definitely a lot of work, a lot of running around, and honestly, the weapon quests are the longest thing. I would kind of only recommend it if you really want to have like a completionist attitude towards it, because the weapons themselves are nice against the corrupted, but in terms of like best in slot like PvP or something, it is certainly far cry away from that. So like now I'm at the point where I'm just like trying to like maximize like some like random stuff, like maximize my PvP set like for my musket, like just like a little bit. So it's just like some of these things that you're trying to like tweak a little bit when you get to a really far end game, where you're being like particular picky with like, hey, I want to have like this perk instead of that perk, or like the ledge, you know. So it's like some like picky-ish stuff towards the end, and that's kind of where I'm at a little bit. As you guys can probably tell, I have a lot of the components to make this stuff towards 200, and also the coin and stuff. It'll be maybe a little bit weird if I got everything to a 200 in my mind, just because it's like, what else is there left for me to do in the game? So I'm kind of honestly a little like where I'm at the moment, because I basically have done everything, but I'm really close to. It's kind of like this like weird, nice middle ground almost of I've almost just about done everything and have everything I want to have done in the game, and but there's a little bit left to do, and probably more just like trying to take territory, do like more PvP stuff. But I think that's kind of fun. I've obviously played the game a lot. I've been spending a lot of coins on doing dungeon runs, which have helped my average expertise come up. I think if you guys are curious, maybe we could do a dungeon video on how to do some dungeons. I could probably do a coin video to show you guys how I've made all of my coin. I think that could be interesting. Let me know if you guys want to see anything in particular. I think it would be fun to share some stuff. If you have any questions or comments, let me know, and I would be happy to try to answer everything. But it's kind of fun sharing with you guys my level that I've, I guess, achieved in the game and how far I've gone. It's been pretty fun. And I've been playing with like a group of people that I've been playing with consistently, and I hope you guys are enjoying the game. It is pretty fun, and that's really all. I'll maybe do some more New World videos, but if you'd like to see something else, let me know too. I'm open to ideas. So thank you very much, and I shall see you next time. Thanks, everyone.